Good morning. It is the General Idea. So, obviously, starting last night and going into today, the news story has been about the horrific shooting in Florida by this mentally unstable 19-year-old kid. And that's where the focus should be. The focus should be on our grief for that, what a tragedy it is at the local level, take care of the families, and making sure this perpetrator gets justice. So, with that said, I already know and have seen it already. All the liberals going to be up and down social media. They're going to be up and down the aisles of Congress calling for gun control. Gun control did this. Lack of gun control. Too many guns on the streets. Too much ammo. Oh, the carnage. Shut the fuck up. It is not about the guns, people. Why don't I hear the same outrage when a guy loads up some diesel fuel and fertilizer and blows up stuff? Why don't I hear the same outrage about, what the number one reason children die, if we want to talk kids? Accidental death. Number one, by thousands and thousands and thousands. Number two, traffic fatalities from car wrecks. You going to outlaw cars? You're not going to let a kid get in a car? I mean, shooting death of a child is way down the list. So I just find all this outrage and making a big deal because it's a kid. Like this dude up in Congress stands up and does this emotional speech. This happened because we failed. We failed. You didn't fail shit, motherfucker. You're a dumb fuck. A gun law will not stop this. Gun laws do not stop these type things happening. A bad person will get a gun, period. If he can't get a gun, he'll get a knife. Oh, and they say, he could have killed as many people with a knife. Really? Really? Why don't you just look up the news over the past year and look at how many motherfuckers were killed with a knife? There's that one guy who killed 20 people with a fucking knife? God. Or he just set a bomb off. The biggest deaths in our school system, and they don't ever want to claim this because I've noticed the news always uses this term in the modern era. Well, it was around the turn of the century. That would be the 19th to the 20th century. And it was a dude who blew up a school with bombs. Killed, I had to go back and look at the numbers. I mean, it's 30, 40, 50 kids and teachers and stuff. But whatever. I digress. That's really none of that is the issue here. The issue is this is a mentally unstable kid. This is called mentally unstable person, period. Whatever. He supposedly, there are reports that he was seeking some medical help or had been submitted for medical help and was actually prescribed some stuff and whatever. Here's my point on that. The one thing that I think we could do as a nation, from a law standpoint, and this has been talked about before, but nothing's happened because we try to get in this whole privacy thing. If you go and pee on the street and get caught, you get put on the sex registry because you took your thingy out on the street. Do I agree with that? I think that's stupider than hell. But you still get in the sex registry, okay? But you can go and lose your mind and be a nutcase and say all kinds of crazy shit until they put you in the damn mental hospital, and then you come out and supposedly we don't have the right to know that. That's a privacy issue. Bullshit. Bullshit. All that HIPAA law stuff, protecting that is bullshit. Because that's what has shot down the one thing that could actually be done to help in some of these cases of these shootings, where the mentally disturbed person had already been previously, diagnosed as mentally ill. So as soon as that kid started going under any kind of treatment, there should at least been a watch list notification put into his background that when you go to buy a weapon, it's pulled, and put him on some kind of like suspended thing until he was mentally cleared, until a doctor cleared him. I'd be 100% in favor of that. And that possibly, in several cases over the past few years, that possibly could make a difference. Now, the kid still might go out and get a bomb, might end up killing more people. Who knows? That's what I think probably would happen anyway. If you can't do it one way, you're going to do it another. Or he would have went and borrowed a gun from somebody else, would have went and stole a gun. Because, I'm sorry, but if you're going to kill people, I think stealing something's pretty way down the list of crimes you're worried about. I just get it. It's just everybody wants to feel good. They want to look like they care. So if they sit there and say, oh, the children, the carnage, and we could have prevented it. You're having delusions of grandeur. Congress, and you bleeding heart liberals who think the same thing. No, you could not have stopped it. And no, your failure to get some restrictive gun control that takes away our Second Amendment, that's not the reason either. The reason is bad people do bad things. Evil people do evil things. And crazy people do crazy things. I'm the General. I'm out.